City of the Year. We were and are a DC Michelin Guide city. We are one of the best cities in the world and regions in the world, and we are back. And while it took time and we're slowly recovering, the talent never left. The assets are right here, which are our talented, independently owned and operated restaurants. They are here, and we're just excited to welcome the world back to our region.
DC went through a really hard time when it comes to the restaurant industry, and it's good to come out and celebrate and enjoy with all the colleagues after going through all this.
It's unbelievable, actually, and I'm so proud of myself and my family.
Really, it's just awesome just to have our beer recognized. So it's nice to be back in a full, vibrant kitchen, working amongst each other, and just getting to work. It's just we all miss that.
Yo, what's up, man? This is about the 50th message I've left you today. I'm outside your house. We are about 15 minutes late already. I think I'm at your house because I've been to your house 50 times in the past 15 years.
BFF 2 Hearts.
D-Dog, what's happening?
Oh my God, finally. Dude, where are you?
Whoa, easy, man. No, I'm in the weeds. I'm in Chico DuPont.
You're what? No. We're supposed to meet to go to the RAMMYs right now.
I totally forgot it was RAMMYs. All right, I'll be right there. Rigo, get the walk. I gotta go.
Come on, it's not gonna take you long. It's not like you have to do your hair.
Yeah, I'm on it. Let's just meet at our favorite bagel place.
Okay, all right. I'll meet you. I'll call your mother.
Cool.
Yo, what's up? I'm at Call Your Mother Logan. Where are you?
Dude, I called your mother. Mama Lee said you were here.
Oh, dude, they opened up 13 locations just last week, so how the hell am I supposed to know which one I'm supposed to meet at?
Dude, this is unbelievable. Well, I guess if anyone can help us get to the RAMMYs, this is Shook. Let's meet at Rossica, the Penn Quarter location.
Okay, all right, see you there.
Whew, this has been an adventure.
Oh my God. All right, let's see if Ashok's here. Maybe he can give us a ride.
Good call. Oh, come on, man.
Oh my God, that's pretty aggressive.
Super.
All right, what do we do now?
I think we just get a taxi and get there. We're late.
All right, let's go.
Hey, can you give us a ride? We really need to get to the convention center. We're late for the RAMMYs.
Sorry guys, I'm on my lunch break.
Man, that medium rare bag made me hungry.
Oh, me too. Let me text Michael, see if he can leave us a snack at Red Apron.
Good idea. It's really nice of Michael to set us up with this bag.
Yeah, when I was texting him earlier, he said they're reopening soon. What do we got?
Oh, wow.
Woo.
Oh, nice.
Good.
Little cheese and charcuterie.
Need it.
All right, let's go.
Beautiful day for a picnic in the park.
Oh, cheers. Yeah, snacks are great. We have some nice lemonade, nice and relaxing in the park.
Yeah.
Did we have something to do today?
The RAMMYs.
Oh my God.
Oh, a liquor store.
Party favors?
Good call.
We're ready. Let's go.
Let's do this.
Let's do this.
Ooh, we finally made it.
Guys, what are you doing? I mean, you're in the wrong spot. We're trying to get the program started. You win a couple of awards, you open up a couple restaurants, now you think they're the stars of the show. All right, find your seats. Thank you, guys. I do love Danny and Scott, even though, they're taking up a lot of our time this evening. Can we just say how amazing the video was this evening? That video was really funny. Great job. Way to kick off the night. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good evening. Welcome to the 40th Annual RAMMY Awards. It's so good to see all of you looking so beautiful and so fashionable. I can see you way out in the back, too, looking so fun. Tonight is going to be an unforgettable celebration, so I hope you came ready to party. Although I know this crowd, you're always ready to party. This is the 40th year of the RAMMYs, an impressive milestone for sure, 40 years, and so much has changed since the first one was held in 1982 when it was called the Washington Capital Area Restaurant Achievement Awards. It's a mouthful. The event was only attended by a few dozen industry folks, and it's grown a bit since then, as you can see. This room is almost full, which is lovely to see. Back then, Jean-Louis Paladin was blowing minds and helping put the DC dining scene on the map at the Watergate, of course, and Nora Poulion was newly revolutionizing the way we eat at Restaurant Nora, which was the first certified organic restaurant in the country. I mean, she was really breaking barriers and starting new trends, eating organic here in the DC area. And of course, then Sushi Co. opened in Chevy Chase, where it's still going strong. We ordered a lot of Sushi Co. for the pandemic, of course. And by the turn of the next decade, Ashok Bajaj opened Bombay Club, and this up-and-comer from Spain named Jose Andres debuted Cafe Atlantico. And I'd say that they're both doing pretty well for themselves right now. Longtime RAMMYs chairs Jody Lair and Gus DeMillo played a big role alongside a committee of many others to rename the event the RAMMYs and turn it into this glamorous affair it is today. At the 20th celebration of the RAMMYs, the late, great Michel Richard was named Chef of the Year, while his playful, progressive Citronelle, does anyone remember Citronelle, took home the award for fine dining, true fine dining, that was Restaurant of the Year. And then 10 years ago, Fabio Trabocchi opened Fiola, and that was named Best New Restaurant. I remember when that was New Restaurant, so that was been around a long time too. So while Vikram Sundaram then earned Chef of the Year award for his groundbreaking Indian cuisine at Rasika, which is still one of the best in the city. So we have come a long way in 40 years, and there is still a long, eventful and wonderful road ahead in the restaurant industry. But tonight is all about celebrating 2022, the breakout hits and the stars that continue to soar. But beyond the finalists and winners, which are part of tonight, this night is all about you, all of you coming together, recognizing your achievements and accomplishments. To kick it off, please welcome to the stage my dear friend, President and CEO of RAMW, Kathy Hollinger.
Hi, everyone. It's kind of crazy. We were here 10 months ago. It feels like 20 years, right? Look at you. God, you are all looking so fantastic, and I'm delighted to be here with you to take a well-deserved moment to celebrate the many successes of all of you and the last year. You know, while it may not always feel like it, we are indeed in a moment of hope and promise. And I know that the struggle seems to be very, very real for many of you, and the additional dramas in the world add on to the struggle and impact us in our restaurants and also in our homes. But I really feel that there is light ahead. I see it. And I do think we are moving forward, and I hope you all feel we are moving forward. So for that, let's give yourselves a round of applause. I don't have to restate the impact the pandemic has had on us as an industry, city, and region. We are all very aware of the unspeakable losses that we've had along the way. But on the highest note, what we gained from it is much more powerful. Our restaurant industry is incredible. We stuck together, we worked together, we fought together to help each other survive, and in many cases, thrive. I have been awed by your fearlessness, your ingenuity, your determination, and your stamina. And you've already done the impossible. I always say to people, listen, I know that it feels hard, but honestly, what else can be harder, really, from what you just came through? You should find strength, power, and confidence that you literally can do anything moving forward. And I hope you all feel that. We have worked very hard as your organization to provide resources to all of you throughout the years. This event, which yes is our biggest fundraiser, it fuels the work to be able to advocate and support all of you every day through the work that we do at RAMW and our Education Foundation. And that does take a village, and I would like to thank some notable people and companies in the room for their involvement and support of RAMW as we in turn support you. So first, a huge thank you to our chair of the board, Gavin Coleman. Wow, Gavin. Of Longshot Hospitality and the Dubliner. To our executive committee and our dynamic board of directors for all you do to help us and our industry at large. Huge thank you there. To everyone at Events DC, but especially Samuel Thomas, Interim President and Chief Executive Officer, and Chinyeti Hubbard, Senior Vice President of Marketing, otherwise known as Tintin in my world. I really want to say thank you to the two of you for always believing in us and our vision and really making it happen. And I can never thank enough my RAMW team who works so hard always with vigor and passion. So a huge round of applause there. To our vendor team and volunteers who worked so hard to make tonight happen. And one more final thank you to my amazing husband, Tony Hollinger, who worked so hard to bring out the best in me so that I can be the best that I can for all of you. So thank you for that, T-Bone. You will hear their names. Major thanks go to all the sponsors, and you're going to hear their names and see their companies in your programs and across the screens all evening. A big, big welcome to our Platinum Entertainment sponsors, Club Glow and Echo Stage, who brought us a headliner for the first time at the RAMMYs with DJ duo Cash Cash. Each year, this event includes so many in-kind services from local community vendors, a menu of 95% donated food and beverage, and even some labor, which is incredibly impressive given the year of shortages and rising costs. These sponsors stepped up in a major way to ensure we are all taken care of tonight. Thank you all. So I often speak about the importance of thinking forward as we move forward. That is very intentional, particularly after the past few years. But looking back is especially important as well, especially on such a notable anniversary. Just the other day, I was thinking about the RAMMYs 2010. Like many of you, I was a guest in the audience that year. And the theme, for those of you who remember, was there will always be restaurants. And back then, you may recall, our industry was on the brink, in a moment of peril due to events beyond our control. The Great Recession's impact was seismic, forcing us to rebuild significantly, with the aftershocks affecting us for years. But we did it, slow and steady. The industry was fearless, determined, and pushed forward. By 2013, we were celebrating restaurants in bloom as the region saw massive growth and change throughout the remainder of that decade. By 2016, we were named Restaurant City of the Year, and Michelin launched their DC Guide. We've rebounded triumphantly before, and I know we will again. We are still standing, still giving guests great experiences, and still selflessly helping those who are in need both in our region and beyond. Some of our greatest resets are right here in this room. I am looking at our greatest assets, living legends of our industry who have been through these ebbs and flows many, many times. So those of you out there at the start of your career, I encourage you to lean in and learn from the icons in this room who paved the way for us. And for those veterans of our industry, I urge you to listen to and take inspiration from those members of our community who are just starting out and embrace their enthusiasm and optimism. Their energy can be fuel to spark the next 40 years. Over the last 2 years, I've been so grateful for the people who stood with us during our moments of great need. Deputy Mayor, I have so much gratitude for all the businesses and the employees who showed up to work ready to shine despite all the darkness. You made miracles happen every single day. We're grateful for all the guests who supported your restaurants through shutdowns and upheaval, taking out and dining in. We owe a great thanks to our government and private sector partners who through many times of chaos stepped up in miraculous ways. Tonight, we really salute all of you. And as we move forward, I urge all of us, myself included, to show a bit more kindness and grace and compassion towards everyone, our staff, our colleagues, guests, our family. And while doing all of those things, please be mindful to also take care of your own needs. We've taken care and you've taken care of so many people. Please don't forget to take care of yourselves. So as I look out at your beautiful faces, although I can't see all of them, I am filled with so much pride for all that you have accomplished and humility for being able to represent you over the past decade. Yes, decade. You are nothing short of remarkable, all of you. This community has been gathering for 40 years at this event to celebrate you and your achievements. And in 40 years, the DC region has become one of the most celebrated dining scenes in the country and world. And we've got the award-winning restaurants, celebrity chefs, and piles of press to prove it. You all made that happen. It was your vision, it was your work, it was your dedication. And I think it's time to remind the world how amazing this region's restaurant community is, and that no matter what, there will indeed always be restaurants. So cheers to you. Let's seize tonight and make it one to remember.
Now joining us, please welcome Fox 5 anchor Holly Morris.
Speaking of higher love, I have the highest of love for everyone in this room. It is so good to be back at the RAMMYs. I mean, the real deal RAMMYs, right? We did it last year, but this is the real thing. It is nice to be able to gather like this again, to celebrate the DC dining scene and all you rock stars who power it. You can applaud. You can applaud yourself as being rock stars. Before we begin handing out the awards tonight, though, we do actually want to take a solemn moment to remember the friends and the colleagues, the loved ones that we lost this past year in both the restaurant industry and some from our media family, too. So please turn your attention to the screen. These are all very special people, missed by so many, and their legacies remind us to cherish these moments that we have together right now. They're all here. Their spirits are here, right? We can feel them, and they would want us to celebrate. And so that's what we're going to do right now. So how about we give out some awards and savor the moment. So I love the first category because it highlights some of the most exciting chefs in the region. The Rising Culinary Star of the Year nominees are bursting with talent, strong leaders inside and outside the kitchen, and they are rich with promise. So here's our advice. Get a selfie with them tonight so that you can say you knew them way back when. Presented by Quick, the finalists for Rising Culinary Star are
Will Fung, China Chocana. Christian Arabi, muchas gracias.
Right, okay.
Kat Petanito, the Duck and the Peach, La Colina, the Wells. Suresh Sundas, Daru. Elias Tedeschi, Melange.
I am not kidding you, my family just ate dinner here last night, and the Rammy goes to Christian Iribian. Muchas gracias.
Hello. I was not really prepared for this. I am very lucky and thankful to be here. I was in a group with some amazing, amazing people, so I would hope to share this with them. None of this would have been possible, I think, without the team at Muchas, which is also here. There he is. And it's really all for them. So thank you very much for all of this, and congratulations to everyone.
Fantastic. Congratulations. So this next award, it's a sweet one. Pastry Chef of the Year. A truly great meal starts strong and it ends strong. Lucky for us, these princesses and princes of pastry know how to create desserts that wow on the plate and the palate, bringing memorable meals to an unforgettable finale. The nominees for Pastry Chef of the Year are
Rochelle Cooper, the Duck and the Peach, La Colina, the Wells. Tammy Saunders, Mini Bar. Catherine Thompson, Thompson Italian. Alicia Wang, No Goodbyes. Francois Yann Boissy, Un Je ne sais quoi.
And the winner of Pastry Chef of the Year is Francois Yann Boissy, Un Je sais quoi.
Thank you very much. So we arrived 6 years ago to open the Un Je ne sais quoi, and we never imagined to get this award today. So we are very happy. So we want to thank our team, past and present, because they are amazing. We want to thank you, Talia and Jacob, our two pastry chefs, for supporting the bad jokes of Francois every day. We want to thank you, our amazing customers who support us during the pandemic. And we are very proud to be part of this community. So thank you.
Thank you.
This This might be the most emotional RAMMYs I've ever been to. All right, the hospitality industry is a team sport. I don't have to tell you that, right? No one succeeds on their own. And that's why we give out the Joan Hisaoka Allied Member of the Year Award. It's named in honor of a woman who made an outsized impression on our industry before we lost her way too soon. This award is given to a stellar business in our vendor community that helps our restaurants shine by providing excellent products, reliable services, and crucial investments. These partners stepped up and stood tall when they were needed the most. So the finalists for the Joan Hisaoka Allied Member of the Year Award are
CPA Eats, Congressional Seafood Company, Ecolab, Margin Edge, Savile Food Service,
and the RAMMY goes to Congressional Seafood.
Thank you very much. Time coming. We've been nominated like 150 times, and finally it's our day. I wanted the center mic, but you know. A couple quick thank yous. I hope they don't cut me off. First, Kathy and Julie, the Restaurant Association, thank you so much for all that you do for not only the restaurants but the vendor community. Really, it's amazing. I have to thank Dave Moran, even though he's not here, for introducing me to Kathy. It's been amazing, and since I've joined the Restaurant Association, we've met so many great people, and thank you. I want to thank all of you, our customers. Thank you for supporting us, your loyalty throughout certainly the pandemic and just every day. We love servicing you. It's a great honor. My team, Congressional, my main man Dante. I mean, I'm up here doing this, but it's all of you. Thank you all for your hard work. I have to thank my wife, my Jilly. Thank you so much. And all the spouses for letting us wake up early and stay up late and answer our phones and deal with what we deal with. It's not easy being a fishmonger, so thank you to our partners, our spouses. We really do appreciate you. I have to thank my family. We are a family business. My father, Stanley, the visionary who started this whole thing, my brother, Jeffrey, my sister, Jamie. But really, we're all family. Congressional is one family. My brother, Dante, with me by my side all the time. So thank you all. Thank you very much.
Please give a warm welcome to Nikki Nellis, host and creator of Foodie and the Beast and The List. Are you on it?
Hi, everybody. Woo, come on. It's so exciting to be here on the stage with all of you. There's so many of you. It's so exciting. And I get to do some of my favorite awards. So the Employee of the Year award feels especially significant at this RAMMYs. Saying service was tough for the last couple of years is beyond an understatement. Employees were on the front line much of last year, serving as the face of restaurants, taking care of an ever-changing slate of responsibilities and regulations, interacting with customers who, I mean, let's be honest, weren't always being their best selves. That is a total let's applaud that stuff. Another understatement. So, with that, I can't overstate enough how excited I am to present the nominees for Employee of the Year, presented by Coastal Sunbelt. Let's do it.
Rafael Beltran, Et Voila. Amanda Bell, All Purpose, Shaw. Nicole Burdett, Taco Bamba, Springfield. Oscar Iglesias, Moon Rabbit. Herman Machado, The Salt Line, Navy Yard.
And the winner of Employee of the Year is Herman Machado, The Salt Line. Woo!
Thank you, guys. So, I don't want to speak Oh, I want to speak a little bit. So I want to say thank you to the owners like Gabby, Jeremy, the whole group. We work together. So thank you for this. And I hope we work together for a long time. Thank you, guys.
I love these awards. During the pandemic, managers, they held their teams together. They became masters of the pivot. They notched up success after success in the face of unbelievable adversity. And I mean, I don't have to tell you all this. They still found time to be mentors. I mean, I don't know how any of you all did it, but you did it, and you are all incredible. The nominees for Manager of the Year are
Jean-Mario Cabadou, Altastrada, DC. Sylvain Francis, Et Voila. Rob Hine, Shaw's Tavern. Atul Narain, Rossica and Rossica West End. Lor Aburashed, Bresca.
And the winner of the Manager of the Year is Robert Heim, Shaw's Tavern.
Thank you. I can't believe there's so many people here after a brunch shift on a Sunday, but I honestly didn't know if I would win, and I'm really appreciative to my husband, William, for being there before all my shifts start and at the end. To all my staff, to all my managers that are all here, to all the partners at Shaw's Tavern, thank you so much. I want to give this to all the restaurants I've worked at, from the Dubliner to Leopold's Cafe to Shaw's Tavern, which is my home now. I started working in restaurants when I was 13 with my mom. And she just showed me, if you give 100% to everything you do, you'll be great at it. So just show people respect. Thank you, Restaurant Association. Thank you, guys.
I think it's so important for us all to remember how important these awards are to everybody who is here. I mean, I keep tearing up after everybody gives their speech because it means so much to them. Okay. Over the last couple of years, great service was more appreciated than ever. For a little while, the many problems of the world could be forgotten, replaced, just by a moment of gracious hospitality and the joy that that creates. At these restaurants, the service teams went above and beyond, despite understaffing and all the other challenges that we're all too familiar with, to create an incredible dining experience. Presented by Ecolab, the finalists for Service Program of the Year are
Chloe, Iron Gate, Joe's Seafood, Prime Steak and Stone Crab, Rose's Luxury, Tail Up Goat,
and the RAMMY Award goes to Tail Up Goat.
Thank you. This is only an award for our staff. We would not be here without their just incomparable hard work every day, especially over the last 2 years, wanting to take care of people. And without our service directors, past and present, Tara Smith, Allie Thorburn, Andrew Rutledge, and, Patrick Rice wouldn't be here and standing here without all of their hard work. And all of you in this room know how important it is to have someone at the front door who knows how to greet people and make them feel at ease when they walk in. And that person is also here, and that is Amani Keel, who has been with us since 2016. And this award is really hers, if anyone's. Thank you.
Please give a warm welcome to NBC Washington news anchor Un Yang.
How's everyone doing? I mean, the awards have been amazing so far. The emotion, the excitement, it's been so wonderful to see all the award winners. Congratulations to everyone who's won so far, but we're just getting started. It's been a tough few years, and I'm so excited to be here once again to be celebrating the restaurant industry's best. All right, so we're talking about looking back at 40 years, and throughout the night we're going to look back at 40 years of delicious RAMMYs history, starting now. For those who have been around for a minute, you can look for your younger selves on these screens. That should be fun, and look for some big hair, big ambitions, of course, and RAMMY smiles. All right, that was always fun. Did you see yourselves in any of the pictures? I can't remember how many RAMMYs events I've been to so far this year, but or so far in my life, but everyone is so fun, every single event, and it's great to be back again. So a fantastic look back at that video, and it's amazing to see how much you've accomplished as an industry in the last 4 decades. So let's keep the awards coming. Please welcome to the stage now my dear friend and colleague and anchor extraordinaire, Sean Yancey of NBC Washington.
Oh, thank you, Un. All right, I feel the energy in the room. Are we going to keep it going? Yes. All right, way to keep the party vibes in full effect. We're going to keep things going. You guys look beautiful. I saw some of you out there looking absolutely fabulous tonight. I am thrilled to be here right now in the hottest spot in D.C. Yes, we are all here in the hottest spot in D.C. right now. The nominees in the next 4 categories: Splendid Holidays at Home. How many of you guys remember that? Oh, come on. We spent like 2 years at home. You guys have to remember that. The Hottest Sandwich Shop. Favorite Gathering Place of the Year. And Favorite Bites were all chosen by anonymous panels of judges, but the winners in each of these categories were chosen exclusively by the public. NBC Washington was the official public voting partner this year, and we spread the word far and wide to tell people to get out and vote. People took their work seriously, and we want to thank each and every one of them for voting. All right, so let's get to it. No matter what the holiday, Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas, Passover, and all the others you remember, DC restaurants came up with some amazing dining packages so friends and families could enjoy their time together without all of the work. Ladies and gentlemen, the nominees for Splendid Holidays at Home.
Bayou Bakery, Convivial, Kinship, Stellina, Unconventional Diner.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, the winner is Unconventional Diner.
Thank you, guys. It's a big honor. Thank you to the Academy for electing us and the public. Unconventional Diner opened 5 years ago, and we really try to keep it simple. And during the pandemic, I think it works. Our meatloaf, our chicken parm, and our fried chicken. This is what it's about. Simple food for the community. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
All right, so this next category may be my favorite because it celebrates the spot serving up stupendous sandwiches, from the breakfasty ones, you know, the ones with the eggs and the cheese and the bacon, and the others, of course, showcasing crispy, crunchy fried chicken, to those next level subs and classic hoagies. Are you guys feeling hungry right now? Because you should be. I mean, right? I am too. All right, the nominee for the hottest sandwich shop are
Cracked Eggery, Mangialardo's, Queen Mother's, The Girl and the Vine, Your Only Friend.
And the Rammy goes to Mangialardo's.
Okay, just pretty happy to be here. Thank you so much. I have to thank my family. I've been able to work with them for over 40 years now, and then the amazing people that do work with us that aren't family, and especially have to thank our customers because they're family too. So thank you, and support your local small business. Thank you.
All right, I know, wow, the room is all full tonight. Isn't it nice to be together in person again? Yes, when we were all finally able to gather again, these are the beloved bars and restaurants where people rush back to reconnect after far too much time apart. The nominees now for the favorite gathering place of the year are
Costa's Rum Bar, Comet Ping Pong, Penny Royal Station, St. Vincent Wine, The Pub,
and the Rammy goes to Costa's Rum Bar.
Thank you. So first of all, I'd like to thank Kathy Hollinger, the Restaurant Association, and everyone who voted for us. Knowing this award came from the people, our community, makes it even more special. With all of our venues, whether it's Heist, Morris, Ciel, or Costa's, we aim to be a place for people to gather, celebrate life by drinking, eating, storytelling, laughing, and dancing. From its inception, Costa's is a place for the community to experience our little of a Havana in the West End. In behalf of Anoda, who I know is heartbreaking, he can't be here tonight, I want to thank Ariane, Piero, and the rest of the Versus team who developed the vision for Costa's. And I especially want to recognize the Costa's team who continue to bring our beautiful concept to life each and every day. Thank you so much.
Woo! All right, when you only have a little bit of time, but you still want to savor the big flavors, this is where you go. The finalists for favorite fast bites are
Happy Euro, Little Minor Taco, Little Sesame, Pogie Boy, Sunday Morning Bakehouse.
All right, and the Rammy goes to Little Minor Taco.
I'm accepting this for my staff. They do all the work. I don't do much. And this is one of my CEOs, Corbin here. She's amazing. Yeah. My brother, he passed away this week. I just buried him yesterday. And he was always proud of me. And I just want to let him know that I'm very proud of him as well.
Please welcome to the stage, Jumi Olabanji, news anchor, NBC Washington.
You all look lovely. I'm so happy to be here. The energy in this room is just fantastic. It feels like we are uncorking, if you will, 2 years worth of energy that's just been pent up in a single night, and I'm so excited to be with you this evening. So the nominees for the next 3 categories were chosen by an anonymous panel of judges, but the public, in fact, chose the winners. So first up are the pop-ups, and I love pop-ups. They are creative, they're craveable. They don't have permanent homes per se, but they made a permanent impression in our hearts and our stomachs, of course. So the nominees for Outstanding Pop-Up Concept are
A Presto, Italian Foods. Bun Papa. Della Barba Pizza. June. Tacos a la Madre.
All right, and the winner is Bun Papa.
Thank you very much. These guys, Doug, Pat, and Noli, it's my honor to work with them. You guys made it happen. At Bun Papa, we make the world's best buns and we put the best stuff in it. So I hope you guys come enjoy. Great to be here. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
So there were many times in the last year when cooking dinner seemed like an impossible task. You're just too tired or just burned out. And so many people turn to their favorite restaurants for shareable, next-level meals so they can enjoy a great meal in the comfort of their own homes without any of the hassle. The nominees for Standout Family Meal Packages to Go are
$2.50 Texas Barbecue. Mintwood Place. Muchas Gracias. Neighborhood Provisions. Thompson Italian.
And the Rammy goes to $2.50 Texas Barbecue.
Ay, Dios mío. Well, this is incredible for us. We thank you all very much. We were born during the Civil War in El Salvador, and we had to get used to mandatory lockdowns and curfews and rationing. And it was during those hard times that we learned that the most important thing is to have your loved ones near, to cherish the closeness of sharing a meal, even if it's scarce. And it's something very similar that happened throughout the pandemic. So this award reminds all of us that we should value the things that we tend to take for granted, of the weight of the word family and of the happiness that there is in giving. So thank you so much. We are stronger when we are together. Muchísimas gracias.
Okay, so I know it's Sunday, but did the weekend even really happen if you didn't go to brunch at least once, stay for at least 3 hours, and post at least one picture on Instagram? I don't think so. I don't think so. This is where folks really went to make their weekends happen in delicious style. The nominees for Best Brunch of the Year are
A&J Restaurant. Olive. Blend 111. Nina May.
Okay, and the winner is A&J Restaurant.
I'm accepting this award on behalf of A&J Restaurants. Unfortunately, I couldn't be here tonight. Thank you for this unexpected recognition and congratulations to our fellow nominees. A&J's, or Ban Muyuan, was started in Taiwan in 1971. When members of our family immigrated to the US in the 70s, they wanted to bring the taste of home here. So we're honored to win Best Brunch. Thank you.
RAMMYs guests, please welcome RAMW Chair of the Board, Gavin Coleman, partner in Longshot Hospitality and co-owner of The Dubliner.
Good evening. It is such a pleasure to be on this stage in my somewhat new role as the RAMW Chair of the Board. I feel privileged to be among so many colleagues tonight paying tribute to all that's made this industry great and all we have to look forward to. As many of you know, I grew up in the Washington, D.C. restaurant industry. My father, Danny Coleman, founded the Dubliner on Capitol Hill 48 years ago in March of 1974. Not so bad. And I've been running it for nearly 20 years. After almost 5 decades, we've served locals, visitors to our great city, members of Congress, foreign dignitaries, and even the president, many of whom we're grateful to call our regulars. Playing an integral role in a legacy restaurant sharpened my business skills, ignited my entrepreneurial spirit, and set me on an unshakable course in this industry. I stand here today with 4 established restaurants in DC and Virginia, including the Salt Line and Dauphines, which I opened with my Longshot hospitality partners, Jeremy, Paul, Kyle, and John. They're out there somewhere. After a lifetime in this business, I have learned restaurants that stand the test of time offer something more than a good meal or drink. They are a place for our guests to create memories they will carry with them long after they walk out the door. Because of my time alongside you in this business, I know how difficult it can be to keep a restaurant successful as time goes by. Trends come and go, the industry shifts, and unexpected events turn the whole world upside down. That's what makes these milestone award honorees so impressive. They have endured, evolved, forged ahead, and flourished in the face of countless obstacles. Congratulations to all of them on so many years of success, and here's to many more. First, let's meet our Virginia honorees, whose names and places are undoubtedly part of your history too. Those with us tonight from Anthony's, Don Gratz, the Côte d'Or, and Mike's American. Please come join me on stage while we take a look at your history.
We never really thought of ourselves as pioneers opening an upscale steakhouse in the suburbs. It's just something we wanted because we were all suburban kids, and we thought that our guests would like it because we would like it, and that's what really worked. And that's why we stayed local, because, you know, it's just part of us.
The only thing I can say to you is that, you know, I've been cooking since 1975. I'm still here, and I've been cooking for over 40 years, and I still love it.
My parents started the restaurant back in '87. I think it was collectively both of their American dream, ultimately, to own their own restaurant. When it started, I would say that the Thai restaurant numbers were very scarce. So I think we upped it up a notch. We made it more upscale.
I never thought I would make it 50 years, but the good Lord made it, so
Yeah,
we are
blessing.
here.
What blessing.
Okay.
Yes, yes.
And of course, this was done with the help of my wife and my kids, also with the help of my employees, that some of them, they've been with me for 20 years, 40 years.
Like
and I
we're
think that
one family, you know? Yes.
3 words to describe the first year were team, exciting, and chaos. We really focused on starting team service there, where every server touched every table. Chaos because we had no idea it'd be as busy as it was. And the third thing was exciting because we loved dealing with it and figuring it all out. And fortunately, our guests dealt with all of our insanity.
When I create the menu, I test the wine, and from the wine, I do the recipe. And I mean, that's something that I do with so much creativity and so much love in it. You know, when you go to the table, I mean, I become very emotional when people are happy. That's who I am. That's why I did this business, actually, because it's not a question of being a chef. It's a question to share and to show, you know, what can be done with the food.
3 words to describe my first year in taking over this restaurant. I would say exciting, overwhelming, and stressful. You know, when you're an outsider looking at sitting down, having dinner at a busy restaurant, it can be sexy, it looks glamorous, it looks like the restaurant is raking it in. And it can be all of those things, but if you're going into it for those things, I think you could be in for a rude awakening. So you have to do it for the right reason, which is kind of a passion for hospitality. If it is successful, it can be fleeting. So just take it one day at a time, you know, keep reaching for the stars and your feet on the ground.
We love what we're doing. We love to be with the people. We give love, we receive love, you know.
I really appreciate my customers. I love them. I love to be with them. I like to serve them. I think that's what is success.
Thank you very much. I mean, this is a business that is very exciting, but it can be also with a lot of problems. I mean, after all of the years that we had, the last 3 years have been difficult, and I think that there might be even more difficulty, but I mean, we love it so much, and we like to share, we like to show, we like to, the appreciation that we get from our customer. They've been so loyal for the past 30 years. I'd like just to say thank you to my family, the customer, and also all of the staff that I'm having that has been sticking with me because I'm not easy. So I was going to say it in French, but I'm just going to say it, merci.
Well, it's been 50 years for Anthony's. I thank God that I'm here, but I'm not alone. My partner, my wife, my son, my daughter, even my grandkids, they're with me. And I appreciate all of them. I also thank you all for giving me this honor, this opportunity. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I just want to thank and appreciate all the Gara stars that worked at Mike's over the past 35 years and all the Gara stars who've worked with Great American Restaurants for the last 48 years. Our company would not exist without them, so thank you, and I know my dad is smiling down tonight.
I'm here on behalf of my parents, my brother and my cousin who work every day for the past 35 years. Tomorrow is actually our 35th anniversary. So I just want to say thank you to the community, to the RA for recognizing. We are just so humbled and so honored. Thank you to our customers and congratulations to everyone here. Thank you.
Now it's time to honor the Maryland Milestone Award winners. I'd like to invite the teams from Bombay Bistro and Franklin's to please come join me on stage while we learn more about your anniversary.
Basically, when we started, there were very few Indian restaurants in town, and the menus were very, very predictable.
We had a great combination because Vinod is from South India and I'm from North, and we ended up doing a cuisine which was very inclusive of all the regions of India. So I feel that we broke the mold and created something which has become the norm now over the years.
The first year of the business was crazy, exhausting, and exhilarating. We bought an old hardware store that was in my neighborhood that I'd fallen in love with and decided to put in everything that we thought the neighborhood was missing. We started with a general store in the front and a deli in the back. It was just a constant stream of adjustments every single day for the first year.
The first year of the restaurant was exciting, exhilarating, and a little scary.
And what advice that I tell if anybody wants to go in partnership is that you should always have mutual respect for each other. That's one of the key to be successful.
I have many words of advice. If I were starting a restaurant today, I'd remind people that it's a marathon, not a sprint. The best way to keep customers is to treat your employees like family. That when people come into a happy place, they can taste it in your food.
Trust, understanding, and mutual respect. These are the major factors which I attribute our being together for so many years.
In the end, it's really very simple. It hasn't changed in thousands of years. You're still trying to produce a really good experience for your customers, provide them high quality food, high quality drink, high quality service. You do those things and you will be in business for a long, long time.
Hey folks, thank you. In an industry that always celebrates the new and the latest and the greatest, it's kind of cool to have an award for being old. Yes. I'd like to thank my amazing customers for 30 years of unwavering support while we continue to tinker and reinvent ourselves. And for my Franklin's work family, my employees which makes everything possible. Thank you.
We are very humbled and honored to be here. We had no clue that we would be there for so many years. It has been a very difficult last few years, but this industry is so resilient. We have survived this.
I just wanted to take a few minutes to thank our families, our team, and the community for their unwavering support for 30 years. Thank you, thank you. And last but the least, this could not have happened without this guy next to me for this ride.
Thank you.
Now I'm privileged to welcome to the stage the Honorable Mayor Muriel Bowser. Mayor Bowser is a strong supporter and tireless advocate for our community, who offers some remarks and recognize our DC Milestone Award winners. Mayor?
Well, good evening, everyone. I am delighted to be here to celebrate our restaurants, to celebrate the incredible food and drink scene here in DC and in the DMV. I'm here to celebrate our world-class city, and we are definitely celebrating that DC is open. I am delighted that we are in person at the Walter Washington Convention Center. We have worked very hard, along with all of you, to send the message loud and clear that our convention business is open, our restaurants are open, our hotels are open. People can come back to work because work is open. Had to get that one in. And the Restaurant Association of Metropolitan Washington is definitely open. So I want to thank you, Kathy Hollinger, Gavin, and the entire board of directors for all of the work that you have done, especially in this last 2.5 years. We are proud of our 2,400 restaurants. We are proud that 24 of them have earned Michelin stars. We're proud to frequently be named one of the top destinations for food in the United States of America. And we have fun, food and drink at all of our establishments, but I frequently remind everybody that for us, it's not just for fun. It's $4 billion in revenue at your establishments, $400 million that we collect in sales taxes, 65,000 people who are employed, some for 20, 30, 40 years, who have raised their families. So we know in the district that making sure that we have an environment where our restaurants can thrive is vital to every single thing that we do. So I want to congratulate you on being creative, on pivoting, on working hard, on getting through some of the toughest days and finding opportunity in those tough days. Frequently, when I'm around the city, I see new restaurants opening, new concepts, new places to go, great new destinations. And as I challenged everybody last year, I know that you want to partner with us and our $13 million in grants and opening more destinations in Ward 7 and Ward 8 in Washington, D.C. Are you with me? So now, I am very pleased to be able to introduce D.C.'s milestone restaurants and mainstays that have helped to uplift the restaurant in D.C. for decades. I would like to welcome them to the stage so that you can hear their stories. From 1789, the Tombs, El Tambourando, and the Tabard Inn. Please join us on the stage for a short video.
My favorite thing about restaurants is truly how the power of storytelling builds inclusion. It's how the opportunity to walk into a restaurant and to create dialogue that leads to opportunities for storytelling, to learn about one another. And that's often a lot of the work that we do at Link, is creating opportunities for the community to tell their story.
My parents started El Tamarindo in 1982. My dad acquired his experience in restaurants by working different positions in a restaurant in the waterfront here in DC, where he worked as a busser, a cook, dishwasher. My mom, her business sense came from running a small grocery store in her hometown called Intipuca, and here we are 40 years later.
The Tabard Inn opened in 1922, and it was opened by a woman by the name of Marie Willoughby Rogers. If I were to sum up the first year of the Tabard in just 3 words, entirely women-owned.
The recipe for success for 1789 is to create an experience that can't be duplicated in any other restaurant in Washington, D.C. Being here and so consistent for so many years hopefully has put a sign out that, you know, this is a city where you want to open a restaurant and you want to take risks, and the community is open to that and will support you.
Yeah, Link Strategic Partners, we're a social impact firm. We're community driven. And that's not so different from what a restaurant environment is like too. It's about being community driven, not just being a restaurant that's in DC, but being of DC. So how do we ensure that our foods, that our menus, the names that are on the menus and everything reflect the people of DC? And that's the same thing we believe at Link, ensuring that our team and the work that we do is reflective of the communities that we serve.
The first year of this restaurant, even though I was not here, I can kind of channel myself back to that time. And I would say it is groundbreaking, thrilling, and adventurous. My first year here was groundbreaking, thrilling, and adventurous.
If I could give advice to anyone aspiring to open up their own restaurant, start in the trenches. Working the line in a hot kitchen on a busy night. It's not just the management teams that run these operations. There's a lot of line level employees putting their heart and soul into drive success here.
More than once a day, somebody will come in and say, oh my gosh, I've been coming here for, 20 years, and they're coming maybe with their children or even grandchildren. So it's generations of a tradition in many different families. It's truly special to be able to live in a special place in people's hearts and to be able to still be here. People move away, but they come back to DC, and the only thing that's the same is El Tamarindo, so that's truly special.
Thank you so much for this award. It's truly special for us to be here and just representing Salvadoran food, Salvadoran culture. And I want to send a special shout out to our immigrant brothers and sisters that do so much for this amazing industry that also provides an opportunity for immigrants to move forward in this country.
And thank you so much. I'm so happy to come to receive this award. I'd like to say thank you, God, but let me still work very long in our place. I'm very appreciative to all community for tremendous support given to our place. I want to say thank you also to my family and to my employee, because every day they come so happy to working in our place. Thank you so much. El Tamarindo forever to everybody.
"62 years of hospitality in our community was made possible by a pioneer and a visionary in our area, Richard McCooey. Richard had the foresight to open up a restaurant in 1960 in Georgetown, the 1789 fine dining restaurant, and the Rathskeller or the Tombs below. He was a true visionary, opening up these restaurants in Washington, D.C., which was a sleepy little town at the time. We have had the pleasure of welcoming guests from near and far, Georgetown students and I, local residents. They've graced our doors for the last 62 years. The current team in place has elevated the status of the restaurant to the same level that Richard started in 1960. In 1985, also visionaries in the restaurant community, John Latham and Stuart Davidson, purchased the 1789, the Tombs, and F. Scott's from their long friend, Richard McCooey, and we have carried on the legacy ever since. And on behalf of the thousands of employees that have graced all properties, 1789, the Tombs, F. Scott's, and now Fitzgerald's, I humbly accept this award on their behalf. Thank you.
Well, first of all, thank you to the RAMW for such a lovely honor. This is truly special, and I know that all of our employee owners are going to really see this as a beacon of hope for many, many years to come. Before I say something about the tabard, though, I really want to say for everybody here, if you are part of a restaurant that has worked so hard to keep your people employed, remain relevant, and keep your doors open. Give yourself a round of applause, please. These past 3 years have been something else. The story of 100 years can't be written without the countless hours that all of our line level employees and our staff put in, or the people, the patrons that come through our doors every day. So thank you all so much. We truly love you. Thank you.
Let's welcome back to the RAMMYs stage, NBC Washington's Jumi Alabanji and Un Yang.
I hope you all are still with us and still have some energy because we still have some important awards to give out tonight. The first is for upscale casual restaurant. These are some tough categories. Yeah. These exemplary contenders are for food, service, and atmosphere that are a cut above. The nominees for upscale casual restaurant of the year are
Albi, Anjou, Nama, Rooster and Owl, Schilling Canning Company.
Oh my gosh, such good restaurants. The Rammy goes to Albi.
I do not have any prepared remarks, so I'm going to leave it at thank you. Chef Rafidi is out there someplace, and this is really his vision and award that he built Albi, and we're trying to be custodians of it with him. And thank you again.
So I know we all love getting glammed up on a night like tonight, but sometimes you just want to go out and you want to keep it real casual. These next restaurants offer fantastic food at an excellent value. The nominees for Casual Restaurant of the Year are
Bon Siam, La Famosa, Macon, Ruthie's All Day, The Roost.
so many good ones. The Rammy goes to Ruthie's All Day.
Thank you so much. This is amazing. It's been a tough 2 years, but it's for everybody that's walked through the doors, all the staff, every guest, my partner Todd, my wife Jeannie. We're so thankful, guys. So thankful to be here. Thank you. And for all the grandmas, Ruthie included.
All right, there's an old saying that you only live once, so drink great wine. Not that we ever need any excuse. Yes. She's our wine. These restaurants will help you ensure you live your best life. The nominees for Wine Program of the Year are
Albi, Northside Social, Queen's English, Revelers Hour, Slate Wine Bar,
again, so many good ones. The Rammy goes to Queen's English.
So much. You want to stand next to me? I just want to thank all the other nominees because we couldn't have amazing wine in DC without everybody having great taste and being very talented at designing great menus. Our staff for just being sponges for information and telling good stories. Our guests for being adventurous wine drinkers and always supporting us. And also RAMW. This is our first year here, so thank you so much for everything that you do. We're very excited to be more involved in the future. Thank you. Awesome.
Oh man, speaking of wine, I am getting thirsty. This next category will probably make all of us a little bit thirstier because it honors the cocktails, otherwise known as liquid art. Yes, you can clap for that. You can try drinks created by all 5 finalists at the party tonight, and we are almost there. The nominees for Cocktail Program of the Year are
Bresca, Serenata, Service Bar, Silver Lime, The Imperial.
And the Rammy goes to Serenata.
Wow, thank you. I'm really standing here on behalf of Andra A.J. Johnson, our partner and beverage director, who unfortunately couldn't be here, but it's an amazing, not only creating amazing cocktails, but really elevating Latin American cocktails. And thank you to our team, past and present. We owe it all to you, so thanks.
All right, let's keep the drinks flowing and the awards going. The next category honors restaurants with 5-star beer lists featuring top-tier local brewers alongside groundbreaking talents from around the world. The nominees for Beer Program of the Year are
Boundary Stone, Caboose Tavern, Quarry House Tavern, Shelter, Sweetwater Tavern.
the Rammy goes to Quarry House Tavern.
Oh my goodness. Really, us, honestly? Thank you all so much for having us for this award. Thank you to all our incredible staff, one of which is standing up here with us. Thank you to Jackie and Gordon for setting us up for success. And on a personal note, I want to thank all of the incredible women who have led me to this moment. Ellen Cox, Kate Campagna, Anna Wanson, Morgan Stana, and of course, my lovely wife, Janice Dingles. And the most important thing, if you have a Supreme Court justice sitting in your restaurant,
That was a fun look back at 40 years of Rammy's history. And now to help us with this next award this evening, please welcome to the stage Rammy's 2020 Chef of the Year, David Duchesne of Unconventional Diner, L'Ardente and Central.
Bonsoir. It's an honor to be here tonight at the 40th annual Rammy Award. I remember when my mentor and dear friend Michel Richard won Chef of the Year 20 years ago. Well, I would have been standing here on this stage last year to accept the Rammy Award for the Chef of the Year, a high point of my career. Tonight, nominees demonstrate consistent culinary excellence, dedication to their craft, and powerful leadership. I know you've all been waiting for this moment, so let's get to it, to the sweet. The nominees for Chef of the Year are
Matt Adler, Caruso's Grocery, Cedric Moppier, Convivial, Shameen Popel, Lopez. Michael Rafidi, Albi. Rob Ruba, Oyster Oyster.
And the RAMMYs Award goes to Rob Ruba, Oyster Oyster.
All right. I really didn't think I was going to win this. Some amazing chefs up there, amazing people in this room. Thank you to the Restaurant Association. Past 2 years have been really crazy, and Kathy and your team, your leadership was a guiding light for a lot of us who didn't know what we wanted to do. And that's what the Chef of the Year really is about, is leadership. It's our teams and everything we do to move forward. So I want to thank them, Lisbeth, Vincent, Jeff, Kevin. We got Tyler, Hillary, Nick, Misael, and Theodora, sorry. Those people make my job a lot easier and let us move forward with Oyster Oyster every day. And thank you so much.
Let's welcome back to the RAMMYs stage NBC Washington's Jumi Alabanji and Un Yang.
I love the baby pictures of the chefs. That was really cute. Okay. The next category honors the places we go when we want to celebrate our most special occasions, these special moments in our lives, because these bastions of refinement weave together culinary wizardry and flawless service to create an unforgettable experience. Sponsored by Coastal Sunbelt Produce, the nominees for Formal Fine Dining Restaurant of the Year are
Cranes, Jaunt, Rossica West End, 1789 Restaurant, Chiquette by Danny Yeda.
The Rammy goes to Cranes.
I would like to say thank you to RAMW for this opportunity and this award. Thank you to all of our staff. We have an amazing team at Cranes. They do all the work every day and really help us shine. And I'd like to say thank you to all our guests, the City of Washington, D.C., for all your continued support. Thank you so much.
So I know I'm not alone, but I love to try new restaurants. I think it's a competitive sport, if you will. I want to be one of the first people to go, be in the front doors, post on social media, go to the places that everyone is talking about. And these spots were at the top of my list and so many others. Presented by Ecolab, the nominees for New Restaurant of the Year are
Caruso's Grocery, Daru, Dauphines, L'Ardente, Oyster Oyster,
all so good. And the Rammy goes to Daru.
Wow, thank you. Yeah, this was a surprise. Thank you so much. I guess we'll start by saying thank you to our partners who helped make this happen, Calvin, Joe, and Lona. Also want to say thank you to our entire staff, Suresh's family, who put up with us taking all of his time while he was cooking, and to all the people that helped us. You know who you are.
Thank you very much.
All right, this is the last award of the night. I know you guys are ready to party. It's the one that goes to the power players who make the restaurants happen. This last year presented too many challenges and obstacles and heartbreak, really, but it didn't stop these enterprising entrepreneurs from opening up new spots or taking their current restaurants to new heights. The nominees for Restaurateur of the Year are
Michael Babbitt, Neighborhood Restaurant Group. Ashok Bajaj, Knightsbridge Restaurant Group. Mark Bucher, Medium Rare. Andrew Dana and Daniela Moreira, Call Your Mother, Timber Pizza, Two Roos Pizza, Mercy Me. Scott Druno and Danny Lee, The Fried Rice Collective.
And the Rammy goes to Scott Druno and Danny Lee, The Fried Rice Collective.
What's up, everybody? Real quick, there's two of us, so your 30-second time limit's not going to apply to us. And then, obviously, we want to thank Kathy and the Restaurant Association for everything you do, everything you've done in the past 2.5 years. We would all not be here without you, so thank you for the work. Obviously, we're fortunate enough to have our wives with us, Natalie and Allison, so thank you for putting up with these two idiots for the last few years. Obviously, thank you to our teams with Chaiko, Andrew, and Mandu. Without them, we are nothing. And before Scott speaks, what I want to say is that I was recently asked for a quote for some interview, and the one thing that stuck on my head was a quote from Barack Obama that said, "We are the ones we've been looking for. We are the change that we seek." And I really want everyone to leave here tonight with that ethos in mind, is that there's a lot of turmoil in the country, whether racism, social unrest, and it starts with us. So honestly, if you need anything, we're here for you. We're going to get through this together, but try to make the world better.
All right. Definitely a little bittersweet on this award. I think you have to be a little bit older to win this award, so a little bit bitter on that side. But definitely sweet for me. And this is my 16th RAMMYs. And I'm just so thankful to be part of this amazing community of DMV restaurant and hospitality professionals. I think we've had a brutal, I don't know, feels like 10 years, the last 2.5 years. It's been a rough go. But our community continues to answer the call. We're out there fighting every day. When I went to the Women's March, who do I see? I see all of you. When we're marching for Black Lives Matter, who do I see? I see all of you. When we're celebrating at the Pride Parade, who do I see? I see all of you. When we're lending our voices, when we're giving our time, raising money to fight AAPI hate, who do I see doing those amazing things? All of you. And I'm so privileged to be here with so many people that have so much passion. They're so fierce about what we do and so fierce about what we put on the plate, what we put in our drinks, the hospitality we give, but we're equally as fierce in fighting to stop hate. And we're going to continue to fight, and I'm so thankful that all of you inspire me every day to continue that fight, and we'll be here always answering the call until we can eradicate hate and promote love every day. So thank you for being just amazing, amazing humans. I would like to, I think our voices are so much louder when we're all together as a community, and I'd like to thank RAMW and Kathy. They do so much work behind the scenes to help promote and propel restaurants, but the thing I most love is that they provide us a place that we can all be and a community that we can all be together on a night like tonight to celebrate ourselves and all the hard work that we put into our careers every day. I would like to give a nod to each of the nominees, Andrew and Daniela, Call Your Mother. I don't know how you do it, but you keep opening all these restaurants, and I go and I get 2-3 bagels a week, and they're so delicious and so consistent all the time, and I know firsthand how difficult that is. Ashok, I've been eating your restaurants for so long. I think Ashok has like a teleporter. You know, you can be at like Bombay Club for brunch and there's Ashok, and then you go to Roscoe on Tuesday night and there's Ashok. He just appears everywhere, and he, you know, is a real role model for me and work ethic and what it means to be amazing at hospitality. Michael Babbitt has so many great restaurants, then he's like, I'm just gonna open like a 10,000 square foot place with like 7 concepts and knock it out of the park with amazing food and hospitality. Mark, I mean, you know, what a role model and a leader in our community with the Feed the Fridge program. Really special, but I really need that recipe for the secret sauce, Mark. I would like to thank our teams. We obviously wouldn't be here without our amazing team at Anju, Angel, Eric, James, Phil, the leaders of that squad, and I'm so grateful to be surrounded by really, really talented, passionate, hardworking people. The teams at Chico, Victoria, who's here, who's our Director of Operations. Danny and I would not be here without her, leading the way, creating an amazing culture. And all the team at Chico, you know, I'm very walking to Chico. I go there every morning to the original Chico, which we just celebrated 5 years. And the first thing I see is Nancy, JC, and Omar. And they've been here since the first day, and I'm really proud of the fact that they're still here and we're working together. I'd like to thank my beautiful bride for always being the light of my life. I'd like to thank all our partners that help us the last 2 years. Shout out to my guy, Johnny Art, leading DC for killing the marketing game for us. And I would like to give a little bit of advice now that I'm a little bit older, so I'll wrap it up. I know we're all savages and we want to get to the drinks, but I would like to provide a little advice on what to look for in a business partner. So your business partner should have a large Rolodex of terrible dad jokes. Your business partner should have an equally long list of horrific puns. Your business partner should be able to bring down the house, karaoke house, with a thrilling rendition of Purple Rain. Your business partner should have an amazing significant other who also is an incredible designer and brings life to all our restaurants. Your restaurant partner, your business partner should have the courage to make the right decision when it's not the easiest decision. Your business partner should have the integrity to stand up for what's right, to fight hate, no matter the cost. Your business partner should work incredibly hard. Your business partner should also play incredibly hard. And this is Danny Lee, and I wouldn't be here without Danny Lee too. So, love you all. Let's get drinking. Cheers.
That was good. That was good. It was long, but it was good. All right, so thank you everyone for coming. It is time to party. We will see you downstairs at the bar and on the dance floor.
Cheers to another great year. Let's celebrate. We'll see you next year, everyone.
Coming out of 5 years of trying to build a restaurant, and then the last 2 years of it being this devastating time, and being able to push through with such an amazing team and be supported by them every day to get us to this point, be recognized for it. It's pretty amazing. I know it's Chef of the Year, but it's really about the Team of the Year, so it's a great bonus for everyone, for sure.
It's an opportunity for us to actually show gratitude for the community that has supported us throughout these 40 years and continues to show so much support. So it's really an honor.
It's a roller coaster, the restaurant industry, in a pandemic, outside of a pandemic. I think it's just like also super valuable to be a part of a larger community, and then especially tonight, like we realize that. So I'm just very thankful to be here.
It's not steak and potatoes. It's not just a lobbying town. It's not about Congress. This is about community. This is about different neighborhoods. It's all about the people coming together in DC and appreciating good food and hospitality. And that's what DC is all about.
We decided to open during the pandemic. So 2 years later, being here, being honored by the RAMMYs, winning an award that comes from the voting of the people, it's extremely special, and it means that we took the right decision 2 years ago, and it's just validation for us and for our team and for our families.
A lot of good people and creativity right here, and a lot of great customers, and people just came out, and we all put our hearts into it, and some luck and grace, and something happened, and it took, and we've kept working at it.